Hi, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I'm going to discuss about Bengal, and as we did with Kerala, how we divided it into three periods. Here also I'm going to divide it into three, that is ancient Bengal, medieval Bengal and modern Bengal. So when we consider the Bengal, the name, it was not Bengal, it was Wanka at that time. And this name had mentioned in many of our literature, especially in Ramayana. We can see this place was considered as a part of Dasharatha's kingdom. Then some of the Baudyana Dharma Sutra mentions about it. Then Jaina Sutra mentions about this place. Okay, so this way we come to know that this place makes an important role in the history. Who were the settlers of this place? When we check out, we can come to know that it was Nishadas. Now, who are the Nishadas? Nishadas were considered as a tribal group who lives in the forest. What they do? They do agriculture, they do pottery, they do the utilization of copper and iron, they make rice, they make a lot of agriculture products like coconut, plantain, betel nut, then turmeric, ginger. Okay, so these were all the products they used to make. They also had a trade relation with the Western world on cotton. And some of the historians says that when Alexander came to conquer India, he came through this place and they stopped him by marching with 6,000 elephants, because they were very good at in taming elephants, and he stopped by these people. He went back by stopping his mission. Okay, so all this was the point which we need to understand the ancient Bengal when we consider of. Now, from the 4th century, some of the historical evidences which is available that Bengal had divided into numerous states. Lot of ruling kingdoms were there. Among that, the four was important. That was Samandata, then Davaka, Pushkarana, then comes Kamaruba. So this way the divisions was there, and this was according to the rivers that shares by this place. But this numerosity of these states and all such things made the life of people very miserable. So slowly this had stopped by Gupta dynasty. They entered, conquered this place, and what happened? They started ruling. From Chandragupta, Samudragupta, then come Kumaragupta. They all started ruling over here, and what happened? The style of political handling of these states has been changed. From the period, if we look at Kumaragupta, how he had done, he conquered many of the placed as the name of Gupta Empire, and he had appointed a governor in the name of Gupta Empire. So lot of places they had conquered, and they made the Bengal in an order. So the North Bengal, South Bengal divisions also we can see, and after this certain period, like towards the 6th century, the decline of Gupta Empire we can see from the historical background, because they have got defeated with Yashodharman, and this lead to again divisions of the place like Pushyabuttis, then Maukares, then later Gupta kingdom, which we can see in Magad and Malwa. This type of divisions again happened. Slowly again the process or the progress started, and the kingdom has been divided into two, the into a strong kingdoms, that is Vanka and Gauda. So Vanga kingdom and Gauda kingdom plays an important role in the history of Bengal when while we consider in the ancient period. Now, Gauda period, Gauda kingdom, when we consider one of the major ruler of the Bengal, that is King Shashanka. He was the son of Narendra Gupta. He had defeated the lord of Andhras and made Gauda people to take shelter towards this seashore, and slowly he conquered the place of Bengal, and he started ruling over here, and his capital was Karna Suvarna. And who was this Shashanga? The Shashanga was a subordinate ruler of Mahasena Gupta, who was very much great ruler in that time. And slowly, this Shashanga made his conquer over Vanka, and he was contemporary to Harshavardhana. Now, some of the conflicts that happened between Shashanga and Harshavardhana made them to create rivalry. And here, what happens? They started fighting, and these evidences are available when we check out Banapata's writings. Okay, and one of the Chinese traveler Huan Stang also writes about the story of King Harsha and his strong oppositions toward Buddhism and all such things we can see in the writings of these Banabatas and the Chinese traveler Huan Stang. So what happens? This rivalry, which is related to Harsha and Shashanga, led fighting with both of them. And what happened? Harsha got a friendship with Bhaskara Varman too, and they both stood together to kill Shashanga. And unfortunately, Shashanga had died. So after the death of Shashanka, Bengalake divided into four, that is Pundravarthana, Karna Suvarna, Sumandata and Tamarli Lipthi. So I am talking about how confusions are created with numerous states that was emerged as per the kings conquering the places. Okay, so from 650 to 750, there are certain confusions between. So this period, there are certain confusions like foreign invasions had happened from Chinese and Tibetan people. So it says that the Chinese kings started marching towards Bengal, and Tibetans they had provided military assistance to conquer this place. And it says that they got defeated and they went back, and in other side it also says no, they had ruled for some times, and in 702 AD they had threw them out. The kings who came next, they had threw them out. So some of the influence of Tibetan culture also we can see in the Bengal people. This way the history also talk of. Now Vanga kingdom, the same way it was progressing slowly. The Gauda kingdom got declined. Here comes the development of new dynasty that happened during 8th century, that is Pala dynasty. And this Pala dynasty was started by a person called Gopala, and from that name Gopala, Pala dynasty has been emerged out. So today we just go through the introduction part. Slowly we'll come to the detail of Pala dynasty. So Gopala was Gopala is also considered as a Confucian character, like he was a Kshatriya, no, he was a Kayastha, or he was just a common person, and he got selected among from the people to rule them. So he was selected out from the people, and he had developed a kingdom, and he conquered many of the places nearby, like he conquered Assam, then Magad and all those places, he which was very famous. Okay, so he conquered that also. Then 770 AD to 810, it is Dharmapala, son of Gopala, has ruled here, and he fight with Rashtrakutas. Now Rashtrakutas were the rulers of Deccan Plateau. So he fought with them, and some of the time Rashtrakutas helped him. So this way, so everyone was focusing on a place called this Kanuj. So this Kanuj place, this fight was happening, and Rashtrakutas, Vatsaraja, Dharmapala, everyone was fighting for Kanuj. And slowly what happened? Dharmapala got Kanyakupcha, and there he appointed a person called Chakrayuddha, and there he made a lot of changes. So, like he created Darbar. Then also he considered Kanuj as his empire capital. Bengal and Bihar was his direct ruling place. So this way, Dharmawala was very good at extending his territories. Now, the fight between Nagabhatta, the son of Vatsaraja, who was a Vatsaraja who fought for the Kanuj. So, his son, no, he came back very by his battalion, and he got fight with Rashtrakutas. And what happened, Dharmapala at that time, understanding Nagapata is a common enemy for Rashtrakutas and Dharmapala, so he helped and they won over that the Nagapata, and they got again the Kanuj back. Now, when we consider his uh, his activity towards this, so he created this Vikram Shila Vikara. So he was mostly inclined to Buddhism. So he helped to create Vikram Shila Vikara in Magadh with 114 teachers for different subjects. Imagine this is happening in the ancient time. Okay, so different subjects, there are teachers of like 114 teachers, including there are some central temple there surrounded by their like 107 bound the gardens are there, and also boundary walls, everything he had created. Then monastery in Odanpur Puri he had given to land to Brahmins, means that he is not opposed with Brahminism also. Though this way, when we check out the history of ancient Bengal, we'll come to know that though there was a lot of confusions, lot of invasions and conquering and all such thing was there, in a certain way people were blessed with good kings. Okay, so from Devpala to Shunga dynasty and all, I'll discuss it in a later video, and we'll come to an end to ancient Bengal, and we'll start with medieval Bengal. Thank you.